Reno has a rich history filled with tales of the Wild West. I call it a race. It's loosely called a race. It's freaking hot air balloons. So we became a super popular destination for what they were calling migratory divorce in an area where most states were super restrictive about how divorce worked. Reno, Nevada is a hidden jewel of the American West, offering an unparalleled blend of natural beauty, vibrant culture, and boundless opportunity. This region is not just a place to live, it's a place to thrive, surrounded by picturesque landscapes and community rich in spirit and innovation. From the buzzing streets of Reno to the serene shores of Lake Tahoe, Northern Nevada is a canvas of awe-inspiring landscapes and a vibrant city life, each corner brimming with history and culture. But how much do you really know about this region? There are 25 astonishing facts about Reno and Northern Nevada that will change the way you see this part of the world. Come along as we dive deep into the secrets that make this area truly unique. So get ready as we're about to unveil some of the hidden secrets that make Reno a wonderful place to live. Curious about Reno, Nevada and all the fantastic opportunities Northern Nevada has to offer? Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our weekly content. We're bringing everything you need to know about living, working, and playing in this vibrant area. And don't miss out on upcoming guides and insider tips. Make sure to like this video and comment below if you have any specific topics or questions you'd like us to cover. So fact number one, and a must know, is we are nowhere close to Las Vegas. It is roughly 400 plus miles away and 7-ish hours driving depending on where in Reno you start from and where in Las Vegas you're headed to. And this is a must know fact since people travel in and out of Vegas all the time and they reach out to me about meeting for lunch. And it is way too far. Nevada is a very big state by landmass. We are not close together. The population of Reno itself is roughly 265,000 people, but Washoe County, which includes Reno and Sparks, and yes, it is 2 cities with 1 county, is roughly 475,000 people in total and getting larger every day. So it's much, much bigger than people think, which leads us right into the next one, which is landmass. And Nevada is also the 7th largest state by landmass and is just under 110,000 square miles. And it's only smaller than 6 other states: Alaska, Texas, California, Montana, New Mexico, and Arizona. Reno is actually the birthplace of gaming in Nevada. I did not know this. And while Las Vegas is way more famous for its casinos than Reno actually holds the distinction of being the birthplace of gaming in our state. And in 1931, it became legal, and we were the first city in Nevada to legalize gambling. So number 5 is the biggest little city in the world nickname, and Reno earned this, and I didn't know this was why. It said due to its vibrant nightlife and entertainment scene for lively casinos, and they were saying it's the juxtaposition, the fact that we were a really small city with lots of big city amenities, which I thought was kind of interesting. So number 6 is the Reno Arch, and it's the iconic Reno Arch if you've driven underneath it. It was built in 1926 to commemorate the completion of the Lincoln and Victoria highways, which I did not know. It has also undergone several iterations over the years. It's actually had 3 different arches. The current one has been there since August of 1987. It's been retrofitted a few times, but if you want to see the actual original one, you can go over on Lake Street, see the original one over there by the Santa Hotel, which leads us right in number 7, which is the lighting of the Reno Arch. And it's a big tradition. It marks the memories of special events and occasions. They'll do all kinds of different colors downtown. And usually if there's some sort of festival or party or big thing going on down there, you will see things about the Reno Arch all the time. Number 8 is the University of Nevada, Reno, and it's currently known as the University of Nevada. When I went to school there, we used to call it UNR, but people don't like to call it that anymore. It was actually founded back in 1874, and it's the largest land-grant institution in our area, and it's kind of known for its strong academics. And if you weren't aware, they literally have over 20,000 students that go there, which was a lot more than people think it is, and it's part of the Mountain West Conference if you're a sports fan. So the next one is Lake Tahoe, which is the largest alpine lake in North America, and it trails only the 5 Great Lakes in the volume of water that it actually holds. If you didn't know, it also sits at 6,225 feet of elevation and was formed over 2 million years ago as part of the Lake Tahoe Basin. And it's obviously known for its super clear water and absolute gorgeous setting and surroundings. And number 10 is a few more facts about Lake Tahoe. It's actually the 2nd deepest lake in the U.S. at 1,645 feet and only trails Crater Lake in Oregon, which I was surprised Crater Lake was that deep. It's also the 17th deepest lake in the world, and it's roughly 22 miles long, 12 miles wide, and it's 72-mile drive if you drive all the way around the lake. Number 11, if you were unaware, we have what's called the National Bowling Stadium. And bowling in Reno is a big deal, and it's actually home to this giant facility that the LA Times referred to as the Taj Mahal of 10 pins. It is a very unique facility. It has actual 78 lanes over 2 floors. It's hosted lots of professional bowling tournaments, but it also could be turned into an event center or a private party event, business meeting, so you can use it for lots of different things, and it's right in the heart of downtown Reno. Number 12 is we are home to the world's largest outdoor climbing park. And if you've driven through downtown Reno, the Whitney Whitney Peak Hotel boasts the Guinness Book of World Records for the tallest artificial climbing wall, which is literally built right onto the side of the freaking building. It stands at 164 feet tall, and if that is a little much for you, they also offer indoor climbing experience, so you don't have to quite go outside on this giant wall. We are the hub of outdoor adventure sports in Reno, surrounded by, of course, lots of stunning natural landscapes, and our proximity to Lake Tahoe and Sierra Nevada mountains make it an ideal destination for those outdoor adventure folks trying to get out there to go skiing, snowboarding, hiking, mountain biking, rock climbing, you name it outside, you can do it year round. So it's a great place to be no matter what time of year that you're coming here, which leads us right into number 14, which is we are at high elevation. And since we just mentioned all the outdoor activities you can do here, you have to remember we are at high elevation and there is nowhere under 4,000 feet. Down in town, all the people live basically between 4,000 and 6,000 feet. Ski elevations in some of the places are well over 10,000 feet. So you just have to be aware of the elevation. We did a video about the pros and cons at living at altitude, but it's another fact that many people are unaware of. So just be cautious when you come here. Number 15 is the Truckee River, and I learned some facts about the Truckee River I was unaware of. It actually starts up in the Sierra Nevada mountains near Tahoe City. It cuts through ski resorts and all kinds of other terrain, but it eventually runs right through downtown Reno, so it provides recreational opportunities such as kayaking, tubing, fishing. When there's plenty of water running through there in the summertime, you'll see lots of people playing in there. But it runs 120 miles, and it eventually ends at Pyramid Lake, which I also did not know. And there are parts of it that you can actually inner tube down, all those kind of things, but just remember, this is snowmelt water, and even in the middle of the summer, that water is pretty damn cold, so you need to be careful. Considering a move to Reno, Nevada? Click the link in the video description to download your free buyer's guide, a crucial resource to help you decide if relocating to Reno is the right choice for you. Packed with insights and local information, this guide is your first step towards making an informed decision. The next one is the Reno hot air balloon races. I call it a race. It's loosely called a race. It's freaking hot air balloons. But it is known as the world's largest free hot air balloon race in the world. At least that's what their website says. And during 4 days in early September every year, you can look up into the Reno skies and you're going to see a rainbow of hot air balloons all over the place. It started just before I moved here back in 1982. And back in the day, they only had 20 air balloons. But nowadays, they have usually roughly 100 every year. And the idea was to create an event that would keep people in town for the weekend between the State Fair and the Reno Air Races, which I think both of those events don't even happen anymore. So it's a huge event. People come from all over the place. Obviously, being a RE/MAX agent, we've been down there for years flying the RE/MAX hot air balloon, and it's just north of downtown in Rancho San Rafael Park, so it's a really fun event. Number 17 is we're the gateway to Burning Man. So everybody who's heard about Burning Man, but we are actually the nearest major city to Burning Man, and we serve as a gateway for all those burners traveling in and out of the event. We experience a large amount of visitors that come through for Burning Man, and it's actually pretty funny to see all these people come through with their crazy vehicles and dressed, all different kinds for Burning Man. So it's a lot of fun watching people come in and out as they're buying things that they need to take out there into the desert. Number 18 is the Artown Festival and the artistic murals that are all over town. So in July, there's an event, probably 500 different events and concerts and exhibits and workshops and performances. And it's one of the biggest festivals in the Western United States. There's also vibrant street art and murals and showcasing the local artists and talent all over the city. So there's an actual Reno Mural Expo. That's an actual event that celebrates all this artistic stuff all over Reno. And if you take the tour, you can actually see a lot of the cool art that's hidden in certain locations all over town. So number 19 is the Nevada Museum of Art. It is located in downtown Reno. It is really the only accredited art museum in the state, and it features a diverse collection of contemporary and traditional art. And if you've never been in there, it's actually a really cool place to go downtown if that's kind of your thing. We are the host of the National Automobile Museum, and Reno is the home, also known as the Harrahs Collection. I didn't realize that's what it was called. And it features a huge collection of classic, vintage, and rare automobiles. And it showcases the highest of automotive innovation and design. Which leads us into 21, which I didn't know went with that one. It is actually the birthplace of Harrahs Entertainment. So Harrahs Entertainment is currently known as Caesars now, and it was founded in Reno by William Harrah in 1937, who grew up to become one of the largest gaming and entertainment companies in the world. It started right here in Reno. Number 22 is home of the Reno Aces, and they're the city's minor league baseball team, which plays in the AAA Pacific Coast League, and that's only one step away from Major League Baseball, so we get to see a lot of up-and-comers. Sometimes we get to see a lot of veterans on rehab assignments, but they're the minor league team of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they play in Greater Nevada Field, and it is a lot of fun. If you've never been out, it is right in the heart of downtown Reno. Number 23, and this was an old one. I don't think we're known for this anymore, but we were known at one time as the divorce capital of the world in the early 20th century. So we became a super popular destination for what they were calling migratory divorce in an area where most states were super restrictive about how divorce worked. And so in 1931, they passed legislation to reduce residency requirements from 6 months to 6 weeks. And so at that point, we were advertising as the divorce capital of the world, and our laws were super progressive at the time. And so our courts became known for handling all these cases with both celebrity people and sympathy clients, and for those seeking to untie the knot from the 1930s to the 1960s. So we used to be known for that, and many times I remember seeing movies in the 70s and 80s we were known for that, but it sort of has gone away a little bit as divorce has become a little more wide open all over the place. Number 24 is the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center, and it's located east of Reno in the Industrial Center, and is one of the largest industrial parks in the world, spanning over 107,000 acres, and is home to some major companies like Tesla, Apple, Google, Switch, Panasonic, and it is driving huge economic growth and innovation in our region. So we're attracting all kinds of growing tech companies and startups due to a business-friendly environment and affordable cost of living here in Reno. Number 25 is our haunted history, and Reno has a rich history filled with tales of the Wild West, mining booms and colorful characters, and some of whom are said to still roam the city streets as ghosts. So we have several historic buildings in our downtown, landmarks in Reno that are rumored to be haunted, adding an element of mystery and intrigue to the city's past. So if you're someone who's into ghost hunting or visiting graveyards, a short drive away up to Virginia City, which is about 25-30 minutes away, you can sign up. They have tours. You can do all things haunted and ghosts and go see an old silver mining town that supposedly still has lots of ghosts walking around. Interested in finding out more about why Reno is such a great place to live? Check out this next video right here as we dive deeper into the lifestyle, culture, and community that make Reno, Nevada a truly unique and vibrant place to call home.